Come on. Well, hopefully because it was such a cool day, we won't have to do too much in the watering department. I'm exhausted. Last night, the cats took it upon themselves to persistently run about how did the old folks say? Run amok. They decided to run amok. They were all over our faces, running back and forth, to and fro. Being more than agitators, they actually kind of sliced my cheek a little bit. One of them ran their claw across my throat, trying to get a good grip whilst roughhousing. Hey, what are you doing? How's it going? What am I doing? That's a good question. We have to keep the blueberries tip-top. And whilst we're not going to work on the green today, pulling the ivy, because I'm a fucking tired mofo today, we still have to make sure that the blueberry patch remains well watered. Whoop! Almost twisted my ankle on that hole again. So we grabbed a hose, come over here. Some of the ground still is a little bit wet, but not wet enough. And we just start going to town on it. Now we have cleared quite a bit of the ground under the blueberry patch, but there's still quite a bit left to go. We're not even halfway done. After all the time that I've spent in here, probably close to 4 hours, we're still not even halfway done with this blueberry patch. Like, the previous owners didn't really give the ivy a second thought. Thank you, yellow Corvette and green Lambo. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? How's it going? Ow. Need to get way back here, watered quite a bit more. There's also the center plants that need a lot of attention too. I'm going to go and drag you guys back there and show you why I say that. The center area in the blueberry patch is open. It is very open, and it's because the blueberries, I think, have been getting hit by deer, which doesn't really make any sense because, as you can see right here, these guys are still lush with all their leaves. It's like something went inside the blueberry patch and just picked apart those. But the more we go and pull those ivy vines out, the better off our chances are to make sure that these blueberries get transported without much of an issue at all. Once I'm on the inside of the patch, it'll be easier to water. We need to make sure we get these outer brambles. There we go. That's one spot I really have to go after. You see all the blueberries right here? The grass goes right up against the trunk of the plant. Ooh. Generally speaking, if you're going to be putting in some sort of a flower bed, what you want to do is make sure that the flower bed at least comes out to the edge of the farthest leaf. That's typically where you're going to be trying to water anyway, because that's where the roots are going to be. Not, what would you call it, verbatim, not exactly where the leaf patterns are going to be or the limbs are going to be, but in that general area. All right. Now, they did have an irrigation system, but I was under the canopy here, and when I went and checked on some of the irrigation hoses, it looked like they hadn't been run in a very long time, despite the fact that we ran it probably last week. Just stopped up with dirt. Bring this hose, so long as I don't get hit by a car, out here. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to try walking the dogs. And then Friday is going to be busy. Maybe in the afternoon I can go and pull some weeds. This is not the only flower bed that needs to be reestablished either. Or I guess blueberry bed. Bed in general, I suppose. Because the thornless blackberries need some loves too. All right. I think this is as far as we're going to be able to go. Which means from here on, if we want to get water for from a great distance, maybe further that way, we're going to have to use our noggins and our thumbs. The old-fashioned way. Take your thumb like this, hit the water, and I'm going to sleep so good so long as the cats aren't dancing on my face again. Whoo! Sound like waking up in the middle of the night to your wife going, you should probably go wash your face off, finding giant gashes. Well, not giant gashes. To be fair, the scratch was very small, very minute. But the streak of blood went all the way across my face from the cats going haywire and scratching my face. Like, they have the entire room, including a freaking closet to go play in. But let's go and play on people's faces. That sounds so great. Just the bee's knees. Thanks, buddies. Critter turned into some weeds? No. Not tomorrow. The next day, Friday, I'm going to be pulling some weeds. Now that's what we're going to be after. Pulling some weeds. And I'm going to go and show you some of what we've already done. Nubs, the tailless cat, our black kitty cat, that's not actually ours just ran past. I think he's living underneath our trailer right now. There we go. Now we've cut all the way through here, weeding. I'm going to try to slip in sideways to get back into the center where watering the whole will be a little bit easier. We're trying to saturate the soil to make sure that these plants are ready for transplanting when the day comes. All right, here we go. Very carefully. I do not want to break limbs. So, I thought I saw a blackberry vine hanging in one of these branches. Ah, yeah, there it is. My friend, you are not welcome. Here. Get off. There we go. Now let's go and see about watering back here. Now you can easily just... This is what we've been working on. The ground back here is fairly clear. Been going crazy. Ow. I can get a pretty decent stream out and around. How much hose do I have? Alright. Here we go. What the heck is that? What word did you just use toward me? The K-I-G-G-A. Alright, and as we pull back, the grass is right over there. This will provide the perfect scenario to get all of this watered. Oh yeah, this is perfect. When they go and take their blueberries out that they want, hopefully they leave this kind of U shape in the green so that when it comes time for us to take care of what remains, the job will be easy. Whew. And yet, after all of that watering, there's still this bush right here that's got dry ground beneath it. Yeah, I do. It's actually not as bad as some of the other areas around here, but that does not mean that it's well kept. Sorry, well kept. We got piles of green left over. And then after I'm done with these, we're going to have to find a way to water the fruit trees, because we have a pear and a crab apple. Hey, Pancake. All right. Let's get this watered. Actually making pretty good time considering we started late. Now these are the thornless blackberries, and they are coming up like crazy. I don't think that they're spreading, but they are putting out new shoots amidst the old space. where they reside. And we've got a bunch of blackberries coming in. I was told that initially these were raspberry plants, but the raspberry plants kept getting sick. They died off, so they planted thornless blackberries. And I need to go reestablish the bed here. I need to go and reestablish the bed underneath these fruit trees right here. And I need to go and share my Venmo account on all of my platforms. There we go. Alright. That is well fucking watered. Especially for only being freaking 15 minutes or so. Ooh! That hurt my knee. Funny how when you get older you smack something like your foot and your knee hurts afterwards. Good Lord. Sometimes I'm just like, why don't they just dig a 6-foot hole out in the backyard and throw me into it? I swear to God, life's been done with me for a minute. Okay. There we are. Yeah, 17 minutes of watering, and it's well watered. I mean, my goodness. I don't think we can make it wetter. I really don't. That area was literally pooling with water by the time we got done in some areas. So, success. That's what we need. It's a success. Yeah, man. Now, we can get going on the other portion. Get down. Oh! No! Stop it. Everything is okay, except the dog hit me in the nuts. Again. Oh my God, stop it. All right. So, put you guys up there. Today was pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. We had a theft occur on site today, which was very bad on the part of whoever decided to carry that out. The facility in which I work is nothing if not well covered by cameras from every angle. So whether it's from a garbage pile or if it's from somebody's personal area, taking things that don't belong to you is just a very stupid idea. Oh jeez, it feels like I gotta use the restroom again. I just started this. Ah! Alright, hold on folks. I know. It ain't fair. But here. There. You can watch Rex. You're trying something? Oh, that's gonna be adorable. Stop! What? Kid? Not you, the fucking dog. Yeah, why is it like that? What? It's like tied in with everything down there, honey. No, it's just like it's a little bit. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Get out of my way. Oh my god. She is so sleepy tired. Hey, Mimi. And that was Rex. Rex is a southern alligator lizard. We managed to get her or him to eat dubia roaches, which is kind of a staple in this house, especially given the fact that we breed them. Come on. What's in this bag right here?
The gift grab bags.
Okay.
I don't remember if that's what's all that's in there, but...
Oh, her. Thank you for putting that on my table.
You're welcome.
That is so gross. Sharing is caring, I guess.
Your dog?
Mm.
I know, that sounded horrible as soon as I said it.
Alright, so first, let's bring down the Monocentropus balfouri and see if we can take a peek at Galorum. Galorum is the female Monocentropus balfouri who unexpectedly molt. Like, she was giving no sign. But for those that don't know, balfouri are tarantulas. They are a Yemenese tarantula. So an old world species. Because they're an old world species, we don't have to worry as much about urticating hairs. Just their propensity for using fangs first and asking questions later. For a second, I had to make sure that my microphone was on. This is the molt, and it looks like it's almost entirely intact, which is great. It means that A, we are keeping the environment perfect, giving her the ability to molt freely, and B, we can slap that in resin, because money, 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 money. Throw it up with the other molts that we've got. We actually have another one of hers. Question is, hers gets dibs on the mold. Oh yeah, she is right there. Girl, how is a guy supposed to go and take a good look at you if you're like all curled up like that? That is just rude. You can already tell by her forelimbs that she's a big critter. Absolutely stunning. See, the critter in front of her is a mature male. And I thought she was a mature female, but apparently I was wrong. Believe it or not, that happens quite a bit. I am not the best at discerning whether tarantulas are in fact as big as they're supposed to get. We're going to make sure they have water. We are going to pull any dead crickets out of the cage. Now, hopefully, during the live stream.
Is that my imagination, or do those look like pot leaves?
I mean, they kind of look like pot leaves.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, in her cage.
No, in my hand.
Oh, fuck. All right, well, hold on. I thought I saw another cricket. All right, in any case.
Okay.
So we got the molt out. That's something, I suppose. I will be trying to take pictures of her as the days progress because she is going to be stunning, and we're going to want to get a generally a decent idea as to just how large she is as a female, because she was already a pretty substantial gal. She was like, I think like this, so she's probably like this. Now, I heard that their leg span can get up to 7 inches, which would be absolutely insane. Give it a second. Doop. Doop. All right, we are back. We'll get this back up. Now, we do have one bucket of dirt that's going to be going into one of these bins, and then we are going to make another bucket of dirt that will be dried out and put inside the Monocentropus balfouri cage so that they have more dirt to play with, because I'm pretty sure that there aren't babies up in this cage. I mean, there is the possibility that before she molts, she laid eggs, but the fact of the matter is, generally speaking, tarantulas don't do that. They will either molt or they will lay eggs. Generally speaking, if they lay eggs before they molt, again, it stifles their growth, or at least... What in the hell was that?
That was a cat. That went into the bathroom.
Okay, that was a scary sound. Thought somebody died.
Well, we'll be back.
Oh, for the love of God, don't come get daddy.
Oh, no, so we come to you.
All right, now let's bring the Theraphosa down. Now, just like the Monocentropus balfouri, the Theraphosa are a terrestrial species. Where they differ is location from whence they came and the environment from whence they are supposed to be kept. Yeah, something like that. If I'm not using proper grammar in the old the old word, you're...
You know what Jasper is?
Hey, he's right in here.
That's probably what this little turd looking for.
Munchkin. Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow. Munchkin. Duchess, no. You're... After you hit me in the nuts the last time, stay down. No. No. The bedroom door's open, right? All right. All right, so this next critter is one of the top 3 largest tarantulas known to man. It is not the heaviest bodied. That goes to that particular award goes to this one's cousin, the Theraphosa blondie. Or perhaps you know it by a better name, the Goliath bird eater. This is the Theraphosa apophysis, the pink leg Goliath bird eater. This critter is tropical terrestrial rather than arid terrestrial like you saw with the Monosyntropus balfouri. It has urticating hairs, and though it will strike at you with its fangs, it has a more of a desire to kick those urticating hairs in defense of itself. Let me see if we can get a good view. Yeah, look at that. That abdomen is just full of urticating hairs, and her legs are looking so purple. Such a beautiful creature. Now, her original molt mat is down still. She had this den the last time she molt, and she never cleaned out the old floor. Look at that. This is what owning tarantulas basically is like. This is the gist of it. People seem to think that it's a thrill ride. Fact of the matter is, the only time tarantula ownership is a thrill ride is when you have to directly mess with the tarantulas themselves. For the most part, keeping tarantulas, raising them, is probably the least exciting hobby that you can have. And it's beneficial to the tarantula so long as you do it right, because generally speaking, out in the wild, tarantulas have a very high mortality rate. They are on the menu for everything, especially when they are younger. Some, if not most, tarantula species will actually encounter cannibalism inside the egg sacs from their siblings after they molt the first time and acquire their fangs. Green bottle blue tarantulas seem to have a higher male mortality rate during this period, or so I've been told. Keeping tarantulas comes with its benefits. You get to watch it grow, you get to watch it eat. Can I be mod? Ruth, you cannot be mod. You have to be a part of the group for about a year before that happens. Might be more, at least a couple of months. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Alf's here! You gotta say it right. No! No! You don't know. You don't get to hop up when you kick me in the nuts. That, nope. Nope. No! Fuck you! That is a pain in the ass. Not as much as a pain in the ass as a kid. I don't even think you guys be able to see it. Yeah, that right there. Kitten, apparently in the middle of the night, used my face as a racetrack with their claws all the way extended and just went meow. And I woke up to my wife saying, "Oh, honey, you should clean yourself off," or something like that. And when I went like this and I touched my face, there was like blood on my hand. I went to the bathroom and it streaked all the way across my face. It was like from here all the way over. Well, I think we're doing well tonight. I know for a fact that I'm going to pass the fuck out. Pass out. By the way, Ruth, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We are on pretty much every single night. I keep trying to go and get my my Facebook group members, both those that follow my account and those that are part of my Concerned Citizens group, to participate in the lives. But it's like fucking pulling teeth. I mean, for one, I am basically the creator of Columbia County Uncensored. So, like, if anybody's got a problem and they want to voice their opinion, this be it. this would be the perfect spot to be like, I don't like the way you're running your group. Pass out suggestions as to what to do with the group. I mean, our membership is fluctuating back and forth. I am doing the same thing I do every single night. Taking care of business every day. We do have a new molt from Galorum, who I thought had been done growing. Not so much. Noah. Noah. All right. So this is her newest molt right here. This is the old exoskeleton that Galorum was sporting just a few days ago. And now she's got some new colors that I can't see because she's hidden off under some green. So we're going to set it up here with the rest of our molts. We are going to go and get it ready, and then we're going to put it in some resin, and we're going to sell it along with a bunch of others. That's the plan anyway. Duchess! Bzzz. 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 Look at that face. Look at that face. She's so cute. Yeah. What are you doing to all your toys? Why does it look like a Build-A-Bear massacre up in this bitch? Huh? Yeah? Could you kids maybe not play in here where I have all my animals? Get out. Go on. What? Oh. Hey, kids, guess what? Guess what? Go get it. My goodness. If Oliver gets too excited, he's going to start trying to peck at and then hump his daughter. Alright. Would you knock it off? That sounded exceptionally violent. Okay, so you're fine, Wolf. He goes, brr, 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 brr. Huh? It's your way to the highway, huh? Huh? Okay. Now, let's take care of the centipede. I think it's about time we dropped another prey item in its cage. There he is. He's got his face the opposite direction of what it was yesterday. There he is. So let's see if we can drop a bit of a prey item down in there to coerce him into giving us a little bit of the predatory action that we usually like to seek on this channel here every once in a while. Though there is a cricket still running amok. Duchess? Thank you. Duchess. Thank you. This. No. Alf, one of these days, somebody from Portland's going to see that and they're going to find an invitation. All right. Well, that's about all we can do when it comes to trying to feed him. Now, Vietnamese centipedes are quite large and quite venomous. When caring for them, you got to understand that they need to have a bit more humidity than your standard pet, because they lose a lot of their bodily fluids through the skin-like membrane between their plating. What are you doing in the dog food? We feed that to the dogs. You're not supposed to be sitting in it. Huh? Yeah? Yeah, you think you're going to get away? You think you're going to get away? Is that your skill set now? Huh? You think you're sly? All right, here we go. Ready? Ooh. I made him kind of do a backflip in order to put back on the ground. Stop climbing in the dog food. Anywho. Now, we have holes pockmarked all over the place in here. These are the typical means of transit for this creature. See that right there? Those are his back legs. They actually imitate his antennae. However, if you know what you're looking for, you can tell the difference between the face, and the butt. The antennae typically curl and move about a little bit more freely, while the ass end tends to stay a little bit straighter. I say his, oh my god. Oh. Somebody's gonna believe me one of these days. Freaking Alf. Durs is gonna kill me. He's gonna say, I've had enough of you not being able to tell us apart. And then, I'm no longer in existence. Whew. I hope he's doing okay, by the way. There we go. Don't help him, Mimi. Don't help him. And kids, this is not where you play. Oliver, Duchess out. Out. Duchess out. Out. Go on. Go on. You are not supposed to be in here. Just ripped ass and it smelled like somebody died up there. All right, here we go. Don't do it, Duchess. Don't you lay down up in here again. Right underfoot. So the next animal is probably not going to be well sighted. She... I like clam chowder, but I guarantee you I would not like your clam chowder. Your seasoning would be a bit much. Let's put it that way. All right. So there she is. Her little feet. That's all we get to see. Is her little feet right there. Woo! Shit. I didn't mean to scare you. Whew. Whew. Are you okay, child? She came out of there like a bat out of hell. Are we good? Acting like I was trying to steal her soul. Okay, we're just going to go zoom in just a little bit. Are we good? I didn't mean to startle her. She came barreling out of the bottom of that fucking log. 90 miles an hour. I thought for sure she was going to bolt for the top. I'm just like, oh, well, this is it. This is going to be one of those live streams where we're constantly trying to catch the animal. Ah, Noah's back. All right, we're going to carefully lift this up. We'll show Noah this critter, and then we'll put her back. There she is. This is a female green bottle blue. I accidentally scared her out of the top of the log. She bolted out of the bottom. Scared the fuck out of me. So I guess we scared each other in the moment. She is not happy with me right now. Oops. She needs to go one more day before I missed her cage again. I'm going to carefully put her back up where she belongs. We will move on. I'm not even going to ask what you mean by that, Alf. There are some questions that are better off being unanswered. Oh, Noah. Well, Alf, congratulations. You can have... Wait. Noah, aren't you like 15? Or am I thinking of somebody... I know Local was young, but we had like...
I thought he was in high school.
Noah, aren't you in high school? Oh, hell no. Don't you be chasing old people? What the fuck is wrong with you? Especially Alf. Motherfucker likely gonna give you gonorrhea overlays. Don't do it. No, it's fucking crazy. Ugh. No. I asked if Noah was 15. Alf is like 60. Okay? So, no, there's a word for that. Noah. Alf is not that. He's a lot of things. Predatory toward other men around his age or a little younger. Yes, I would say predatory. What?
More than a little younger.
60 damn. Noah's the one that's being sus right now. Good God almighty. By the way, hi Lotus, hi Mimi, Alf, Noah, Jason. Ruth came on for a second. She wanted to be mod. We had What Are You Doing? Yellow Corvette and Green Lambo came by and both liked and subscribed, so that's good. Oh my god.
Is that just in there with you?
No.
Duchess! Oliver! You guys get out of the bedroom.
No privacy for you. Fucking horn dogs. It's like no soup for you, but more personal. I'm scared it was expired. Could be worse. Could have come out of Alf's liquor cabinet. Go on. No! Oliver!
What?
Ooh, water. I said you had a liquor cabinet. I didn't say you had liquor in it. All right. Come on. Get you up there. A weed cabinet. It's a liquor cabinet he converted into a weed cabinet. It's full of rolled blunts and at least one fully formed plant. Stands about yay high. It's got a grow bulb across the top, the inside. That way, if he wants to go and check the bud, he just opens the fucking door. I got mushies trying out. I take painkillers, oh god. Duchess, move. Well. That is one cricket still moving about inside. The scorpion cage. 5 plants. What does Lotus say? Hey, Critter, you were right. My background cleared and I'm getting a badge soon. A badge? What kind of badge are we talking? Are you going to be a popo? She might be a popo, honey.
No, I didn't see that comment.
The Mystic Lotus.
Ooh.
She gonna get a whole ass badge.
Yeah, it's weird it's not showing up on mine and I'm not touching my screen.
5 plants yields 3 pounds. And if you work it out well enough, 3 pounds is well more than enough, my friend. Now, if you overindulge, it's not going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. All right. So this right here is an Asian forest scorpion. They are one of the most, if not the most, commonly sold scorpion out in the pet trade right now. They are often wild caught, and thus a lot of people, when they get their scorpion, go through a process of, why are there babies in my tank? Because when they're caught out in the wild, immediately sexing the scorpion. Can we flip that camera around? It just generally does not happen. They get sold, they have babies, people freaking out online going, oh, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I've got too many scorpions on my hand. Yes, Clarence, you do. And you better learn how to take care of a dozen freaking scorpions too. It's really not that hard. Just for the it's just for the building. Uh-huh. Wait a minute. Are you going to be another are we going to have three security officers in this group? I don't know. Two might be too much. Three, well, it's going to be a party. How's that Breeze Alf's dad from under? What the fuck? Oh, I'm cleaning. Okay, that's actually a very important job. I mean, it needs it. All right. We're going to leave the light on for the... Duchess, I said you're not sleeping in here. Get up. Go. No, don't fucking cute doggy. You flip over, act like you're posing for the camera, look so adorable, and act like you're not going to follow the rules. Oliver, you can't take her place. Surrounded by puppies that don't want to listen. All right, so this is biofluorescence. I go over this every night with anybody that comes through. This is a chemical reaction that occurs between the exoskeleton of the scorpion and the black light. It gives us an upper hand when it comes to finding these creatures at night. Not every excursion where you're going to be looking for a scorpion is going to turn out to yield a scorpion. You're not always going to find one, but if you're lucky enough with a black light on a dark night, this little creature will shine bright. Look at that. And it works from a ways away. Look at that. Now, these creatures are insectivores. They typically like to eat things like crickets, mealworms. I bet you they'd take a hornworm. I've gotten her to eat parts of a dubia roach. Oh, God. That's horrible. Alright. Cue the lights. Woo! Now, just like many of our animals that we own here, you got to make sure that the habitat matches what they would be encountering out in the real world. These particular creatures tend to come from rainforests in Asia. So, you got to keep the humidity up. Holy cow. I'm ready for bed. What?
I just realized something.
What?
I might need your help, not right now.
What do you need my help with?
Getting the pressure pellet and the air compressor to get there.
That's not too...
Because they're both way above. I'm not ready for that part yet.
Okay.
They're way above the weight.
All right. That's so fun. Missed my mouth at first. Now I'm covered in water. So I set a camera out, and I do need to share the video clips of it to see what kind of wildlife we would find in the backyard. It's nothing but a neighborhood cat, just one singular cat going to and fro. The first night that I set the camera out there, the cat was all up on it, sniffing it. Just sniffing it. Wanting to know what the fuck was going on. You're fine. Oh my god, she's throwing a temper tantrum. You are not getting any more food until we fed her yesterday. So today, tomorrow.
Go to the tropical Friday.
Friday. Well, she eats the roaches now.
Well, I thought you were going to try getting a hornworm.
It depends on how expensive it is. That would be an epic battle. An alligator lizard versus a hornworm. Oh my god. Watching what is that? A tarantula take down a hornworm is in and of itself crazy. Because those things, they're like moving water balloons. Once something punctures their outer layer, it's just mess everywhere. So it might be worth it. You're not. She's hovering over. She's so used to getting these roaches now that she's just like, huh? Is there any movement? Will I get to eat again? There's the food, human. You don't get to eat. You got a song suggestion? Or subjection? You're going to subject us to the song selection? Is that what that is? We don't typically do songs on the live because every time we've done that, we got hit with the demonetization notice. And we have to go back and erase it. So we don't usually do that anymore. YouTube is full of a bunch of fucking wankers. Duchess and Oliver, get out of here! Go. Go on. Go lay down in the other room. You have a whole other room to lay down. Go. Go. You are not going to lay down in here. How many times must you get in trouble for this? Lay down. Both of you, or I will be sending you to your kennels. You want to go to your kennels? One, Two, Three, Four by Alan Doyle. What's wrong, Lotus? Am I bad-mouthing the dogs too much? No. No. Duchess, no. Go on.
She wants to be with her dad.
I don't fucking care. She's going to trip me in the middle of my doing stuff, and one of our other animals is going to die. No. Do not come back over here. Go into the other room. Duchess. Duchess, go. I had a song subjections too. This is ultimately one of the, this could be another reason why we possibly try to seek out a different live streaming app. It's because YouTube has buckled down on what people can and cannot promote. I hate my life here. On YouTube, that doesn't surprise me. It's kind of rough here. Especially if you're trying to make a name for yourself. That's a bitch, let me tell you. Now, I have found some ultimately devoted followers that like to come on pretty much every night, which I super appreciate. But if you need to talk, by all means, The floor, Johnny, is yours. If you need to talk about something, go for it. Maybe somebody here can relate or at least sympathize. Not Noah. No.
See what he said?
What did he say?
I'm not repeating it out loud.
Oh my god. Noah. Chocolate cake's good. The weather today was good. Tarantulas are great, let me tell you. Kittens are amazing.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, come here. This little terror. Ah! Hey, child. Oh my lord. Calm yourself. Are you done? Yeah? Okay. He doesn't want to deal with me right now. I don't want attention. I want to go and be. Don't eat it, Tubby. I won't. I prefer my food cooked before I eat it. God damn it, Alf. Of course it's orange. Well, my other kitty's white, so just like my puppy dog. All right. You a chef? Only when it comes to utilizing the grill. Outside of that, my wife does most, if not all, the cooking. Come on. System UE. Why isn't that system responding? And why, if it's a main system that runs this, oh, are you? Okay, it says I'm live now, but it's not. What is going on with this thing? No, it's fucking. I'm supposed to have unlimited freaking internet, and my internet is not wanting to internet. Leave me the fuck. Oh my god. Ugh. Noah, you need to knock it off, kid. I don't know what you're on. I don't know why you think this is appropriate behavior, but when somebody says something to the effect that they want to hurt themselves, the first thing that you should probably do is not try to provoke them into doing something drastic. Acting like an asshole when somebody might actually be in trouble is in and of itself unacceptable, especially on a live chat that is supposed to be, though full of cussing, relatively mundane. We don't do that shit. We don't push people into extremes like that because most of us, maybe not you, kid, have been in similar situations where life has put us so far down in the crapper that we're trying to struggle to find a reason to continue. I don't have that problem anymore, but I've been there. So, Noah, you keep running your mouth, and I will make sure that you can't run it anymore for motherfucking 24 hours. Now, I'll put up with Alf's nonsense because it's playful and at times hilarious. But mind yourself when it comes to those who are down low. Unlimited lagging. Ah. Yeah, well, you want to know the person that helped me see that silver lining? His name was Robin fucking Williams. Didn't know him personally, but he gave me a bit of sound advice that he himself wound up not being able to commit to because he was diagnosed with something that was for sure going to be a bad end. Not that I'm saying what he did was a-okay. He said suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Don't let the demons that you're fighting today ruin the better day that you can have tomorrow.
I have a better way to put that.
What?
Don't let the demons fighting today take away tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't let the demons you're fighting today take away tomorrow. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been there.
Yep.
Struggling to find a reason to go. Begging for months, if not a full year, for whatever deity might have been plaguing my life to just take it away. And I could not be any more grateful than I am right now, if that makes sense, for the life that I now have. I wouldn't have it before if those prayers had been answered the way that I wanted them to. Heroin cannot destroy the demons. The demons will be there after you get off heroin. The answer, unfortunately, for all those that are just like, stick it in your arm, shove it up your nose, put it down your gullet. Substances will not kill the demons. If you're lucky, it'll drown them out until such a day as you are forced into sobriety. In which case, you're going to have a really bad time because you got to face them all over again. And in some cases, you got to face the demons that you created trying to run away from the demons that you already had. Nick. Somebody's from Portland. Oh my goodness. All right. Now, let's go and take a look at these other tarantulas. All right. Duchess, where did I... Go to your kennel. Get up, go to your kennel. I'm done. I am done. I told you not to be laying in the middle of the floor. You hit it anyway. Go to your kennel and stay there. Lay down. If I catch you outside of your kennel in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to lock you in there. Welcome to my disaster zone. Alf, you confuse me. Oh, I think Alf confuses himself. Alf doesn't know how Alf's. Let's put it that way. Or Alf does know and he's just fucking with us. So this tarantula, what? Do you need it now? You said you were going to need it soon. You did not say it specify. All right, where are you going to put it?
The air compressor's outside, so I was going to see if we could put this on the front next to it, plugged into the plug-in thing. If that makes sense.
Okay. Is the air compressor going to cause a lot of vibration?
It'll be outside.
It's connected to the house.
It'll be fine.
It'll resonate, but okay.
It should be fine.
By the way, my wife is working on resin molds. What? Ow! Fuck. All right, say when, honey. We don't watch Bluey. It's okay. I don't watch. Oh, what is that? Fuck. Who is that person that's got the bald head? I faced off. What? Caillou. I don't watch Caillou, Bluey. I haven't watched kids shows since I was basically a living uncle back in the day.
Trying to find that, I accidentally bumped one of my things over.
Are you gonna be good?
Just may have to redo a couple times.
Oh shit.
Yeah, if you want to go do that now, I'll be cool shortly. Up there, close to it, so I can
Now it's gonna need to be level. No, kids, stop. Oh my god. You guys, what did you do now? Okay.
Thank you.
Play Elden Ring. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm going to be right back. My freaking body makes me feel like I'd take a shit, but every time I've had to go, it's been gas. The sounds of money in the making. Glorious. Well, shit, since you guys are hanging around, you can always subscribe and like. That's fine. Come on. Critter, the type of guy to call himself a lesbian. Just because I voted for same-sex marriage doesn't mean that I would go and describe myself as a lesbian, okay? Jesus Christ. That, my friend, tribal chief of YouTube, only counts when the printer has a nasty history of not printing and or jamming. Some printers earn that thank you. Come on now. Oh, Alf is gone. You guys drove him out. Jesus Christ. Alright, so this right here, you motherfuckers, is a Harpagdira pulchripes. We believe male. But I would not lose out hope entirely, as we have already had one miracle molt this last week. Look at that. Our female Monocentropas balfouri tarantula went and cast off her exoskeleton, despite the fact that she really gave no warning. It was just like, boom, all of a sudden it looks like we have two female tarantulas up in the same cage. And I was like, I don't remember dropping another $100 on a new spider. Jesus. Hallelujah, they're multiplying into adulthood immediately. Are you okay? Message deleted. You deleted him saying Mimi is mom? Oh my god, of all of the mundane things to delete, have you seen some of the shit that Alf has said in the past? Somebody calls you mom and you draw the line. That line is firm in the sand right there, okay?
I may have just messed up both of those.
Oh no.
And I got as high as I could and I still hear air blowing out.
She said, fuck that. We don't do men in the diapers around here. We draw the line. Go no further.
Trevor, while you're out there, did you try the vent?
Shit, no. All right.
See what I can do tomorrow.
What time is it? Oh God, it's already 9:41. Critter's the type of guy who put hot Cheetos in the fridge to cool him down. No, but once that money from YouTube comes in, you guys better have been better be subscribed by then, because we will be doing a hot chip challenge. I have my first YouTube payment coming up for $141, primarily paid by the Durs demon himself. Dropped like over $100 on this particular YouTube group, and I said we'll do the hot chip challenge. Johnny, you're enjoying this chat too much to truly fully hate your life in its entirety, but I understand if it's got you a little down. Yeah, my mom did that unofficially for a while because I went and started talking out against the LDS church.
She did.
Well, she stopped talking to me. Might as well be the same thing. She basically said during one of the times that I went and confronted her about the fact that, they kind of just swept my abuse under the rug. She basically said it's not her problem anymore.
What?
Yeah. And dropped it at that. I don't even know if she remembers that conversation. Just like she doesn't remember the conversation about all the checks that fell off the top of the, what is that? The book stand from my dad that she was going to use to fund whisking us kids away to Australia. Mimi did it. Oh my God. Now I know, Johnny, that you're fucking with me and I can't take you holistically serious. Jesus Christ.
So, hon,
Yeah.
when you're done, can you move the air compressor off the...
So you didn't get it to work?
I only need the air compressor for that short time.
Okay. Do you want me to go and stick my hand up in there or shine my flashlight or phone up into the vent? I don't see why. It's going to be just as dark.
Okay, I want to.
All right. So this is a Lasiociano sazamai. I'm not joking. They changed the name of the Pteranopelma sazamai to the Lasiociano. They went from having a legit scientific name to sounding like some off-brand mobster. Lasiociano, how's it going? Yeah, no. These guys are primarily insectivorous. What? What was wrong with the legs? You ate everything but. Oh, I am never, ever taking you to a buffet. Look at that shit. You picky little bastard. Yeah, sorry, we don't do kiss cams around here. That is strictly an OnlyFans thing, and we don't do OnlyFans yet. No, what is wrong with the legs? What the fuck? Never taking it to a freaking buffet.
What?
Oh, the tarantula ate everything but the back legs on that cricket. Everything else is fine. Oh yeah, go for it. Let's take care of the other one. Then we'll take care of the roaches, and then we'll go and take a look at the event. We'll just take a look at it unless I think I can pull something out of there.
Is that your phone going off on Messenger?
No. Is it my phone that's on the floor that's going off with Messenger?
No, I heard it while I was in there.
Oh. This is our other Laciosiano male. He too ate his cricket. He did a little food, Matt. Look at that. That is so adorable. You know it's not adorable, though? What he left in the center. You messy bastard. Seriously. All right. We're going to mist the inside of his cage for a little bit. Like tarantulas are not nearly as bad a pet as people have led on to believe. And the people that seem to think that they just shouldn't be owned outright are the same people that want to own house cats, want their kids to own hamsters and goldfish, want people to own things that are 10 times harder to take care of. Am I filming for TikTok? I do have a TikTok, but I haven't dropped anything on there in a while because they keep fucking threatening to ban it. I have like 4,200 or 4,300 subscribers. I am like less than 500 away from monetizing on TikTok. The only reason why I don't persist is because I'll be pissed if I go through all of that hardship just to fucking have it dismissed in court and lost forever. Like, no thank you. And is that supposed to hurt my feelings? You do realize that I'm monetizing on YouTube, right? That'd be like saying YouTube boy. Is that supposed to hurt my feelings? You're fucking weird. Wolf is laying down in the other room. We're not showing off the floor until we clean the floor. Because it is absolutely trashed. Tarantulas generally are friendly to some extent. New World tarantulas tend to have a better demeanor. However, they can be just as defensive given certain situations. There are videos of some of the larger species of New World tarantulas being held by children in South America. These are dubia roaches. These are feeders that we give to some of our animals. This is a juvenile. You can tell because he's gray. The adults tend to be a darker complexion. The females having no wings, a thicker body. The males having wings and a narrower body. They have plenty of food to eat still, so I'm not going to go and give them more. Just let them finish that up. Johnny, why are you constantly redacting your freaking messages? Just say what you need to say, kid. You're not getting fed again, child. You already ate 2 dubia roaches yesterday. You're not supposed to be eating every single day as an alligator lizard. She begs to differ. She says, food in my mouth now. Oh no, I don't do that kind of shit. I'm sorry, but that is a little bit too rainbow for me, sir. I don't need to twerk to work. I have been known to bust a rhyme, though. Johnny can't make up his damn mind. Fucking Johnny! Oh, shit. If he hated his life, he would not be so persistent in having fun on here. He doesn't hate his life. Here we go. Do I need to grab your Bluetooth for you?
No, I just turned Bluetooth off on the phone.
These are orange head roaches. We're raising them. This is going to sound retarded. Oh, sorry. This is going to sound not good. But we are raising them to essentially put them down. We are not trying to feed them to our animals. Because my bladder was full. Most men hate everything about themselves. I don't like myself. I've done too many corrupt and unwholesome things in my life to really enjoy myself. But I have a family to take care of. And that brings me joy. I don't bring me joy. My family and my life bring me joy. But me, I hate myself. I mean, technically, it would in some ways happen in the wild, guys. You're blowing this way out of proportion. It's just a little bit of rain is all. It's just flavored rain. Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Alright. Now, we forgot one critter over here. Messy ass floor. And then we'll go outside and we'll take a look at something you guys don't want to look at. Because you don't join a live stream like, hey, I want to look inside somebody's vents. That's not how this usually goes. I don't know about the you is a good person. I is an alright person. I'm lucky that YouTube hasn't permanently banned me for some reason. Especially since I've been harassing their freaking payment specialists. We don't want to get this too... Oh, come on, you pain in the ass. Just a little bit, not too much. She doesn't want her cage to be too rife with that shit. Corn stash. We don't find the need to stash corn. Oh, I think I know what you mean. You're trying to look at some white snakes. You're trying to look at some white snakes. Here, let me help you out there. There you go. Say hi, Mochi. That's our leucistic ball python right there. Johnny, no. Not that I can recall. Look at that. Absolutely pretty. Now, it's time for us to go outside really quick, see if we can see something up in that vent system. Because our vent for the laundry isn't going where it's supposed to. It's just getting stuck in the wall, which is a fire hazard. Yay! I got another like! Thank you, bro. I do appreciate it. It was the white snake, wasn't it? It was the white snake. And the wholesome content from this creator right here. My home to your domicile, wherever that may be. Yes, of course I remember you. God, you had a weird... You have a name that you like to go by that does not match the name that you have right there, and I've asked you how to pronounce it multiple times, and I've forgotten every time that you've told me. Yeah. Alright, here we go. See, I told Mama that people would like my white snake, but she just didn't believe me. Alright, come on. Oh, will that even fit? Oh, wait. Huh. I can see all the way up in there. I can see all the way to the fucking wall. Like, that is the piping going up into the house itself. So that begs the question, is it the dryer that's actually broken and not the vent hood going out in there? Fuck, if that's the case, shit's gonna get more expensive. Thank you guys for taking a look inside my vent. That's not something that most YouTubers would have you do. Ryan Storch. No, I'm not going to play Fortnite. You know what I am going to play? And I better see you guys out in the ring. This weekend, I'm going to hop on my Oculus Quest 3 like the fucking nerd I am. And I'm going to put on my VR boxing gloves. And I'm going to go to town on everybody that I get in the ring. And I'm going to get my ass whooped. So bad that it pisses me off. And it's going to be hosted live. So you guys better be ready. This potentially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Because it's going to be some crazy shit. It's Denise. I knew it was something that didn't match your profile. All right. Woo. Look at her. All right. I'm going to try to bring her down very slowly so that I don't disturb her. So this is one of the prettiest tarantulas that I own.
So you think it could be just the dryer?
It could be just the dryer. I mean, you were looking on the live, right? There's nothing up in there. Look at her. I wonder if she'd be hungry. We'll worry about that tomorrow. She is a stunning green bottle blue female. Absolutely a gorgeous specimen. Hi, Denise. Yeah, no, they already have a cult leader. Sorry. You tried. It's already been taken. That being said, guys, it is time for me to go to bed. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.